Hiya folks, I'm Grim and welcome to Grim Grooves. Today we'll be checking out Scott Hoying and Mario Jose with Lost on You, a cover from LP, which I'm not familiar with. I've never heard the original song, but I love Scott's music and Mario was phenomenal in the Rise cover I listened to the other day, so I knew I had to check this out. And also it was a request from my Patreon, so I also knew I had to check this out. But anyways, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you can see all the new stuff coming on my channel. Still so much more from cat cappella artists like Scott, like Pentatonix, like voice play. I've been loving that stuff. And also if you'd like to request something like this was, you can request through tier 2 on my Patreon or down in the comments, and in the comments it'll take a bit, but over on my Patreon you'll get it probably the next day. But without further ado, let's check out Lost on You by Scott and Mario Jose. Ooh, a soft song.
When you get older, plainer, saner, will you remember all the danger we came from? Burning like embers, falling tender, longing for the days of no surrender years ago. And will you know? No. So smoke 'em if you got 'em, 'cause it's going down. All I ever wanted was you. All I ever wanted was you. I'll never get to heaven, 'cause I'll never get to heaven. Let's raise a glass or two to all the things I lost on you.
This is absolutely beautiful. I mean, both of them are so soulful with their voices here. I mean, I've heard many songs from Scott at this point, whether it's in Pentatonix, Superfruit, whatever. I don't know that I've ever heard him sing this softly and this soulfully at the same time. It's really interesting. And it works fantastically. Like, he just has such a perfect, I mean, I was gonna say he has a perfect range for this, but I mean, Scott can just do so many different ranges. He has such a huge range that he can do, and this is another kind of tool he's pulled out of his pocket that I've never heard before. It's really interesting. And Mario too, like, he has a little more presence to his voice here. Scott is a little more soft-spoken, but Mario's voice is also unbelievable. Like, just so smooth, and when they're harmonizing together it's so much more impactful too. And also they had a little bit of a syncopation there where we had like Mario singing and Scott was repeating the same phrase over top of what Mario just did, and back and forth and stuff. It's really fantastic so far. Absolutely, like, so much better than I expected it to be, and I already had high expectations.
Tell me, are they lost on you? Oh, just that you could cut me loose. Oh, after everything I've lost on you, is that lost on you? Wishing I could see the machinations, understand the toil of expectations in your mind. Never lost your patience. Tell me that you love me more than hate me all the time. And you're still mine. So smoke up if you got up, 'cause it's going down.
It's really interesting because when they were harmonizing together before, Mario and Scott at the same time, Scott's voice almost disappeared because it was such perfect pitch for the two of them. Like, they were harmonizing so well, and it just so happened that Mario's voice was a little more prominent in that section. But it's so impressive that Scott can match his tone, his cadence to so many different styles and so many different people. Like, again, they're harmonizing together, and I was trying to pick out Scott's voice as they were harmonizing, but all I could really hear was, it's like Mario's voice with a little extra resonance on it, because that was Scott just perfectly in pitch alongside Mario. And again, just the back and forth here, Mario does big kind of builds and stuff like that are just excellent too. I definitely need to check out more from Mario aside from this too, because it's just, he has such an amazing voice. He's such a fantastic singer, and so is Scott, of course. Like, they're both just so good. It just keeps getting better.
All I ever wanted was you.
See, like in this section, it's like you can hear both of them harmonizing. You can hear them both singing essentially, but Mario's voice just comes in a little bit clearer, a little bit more pronounced in these sections when they're both harmonizing together. It's just unbelievable. I mean, and the music too is just so fantastic. I haven't really talked about the music, but it's just like little simple kind of like organ melodies, I believe, and like little keyboard notes, different kind of synth melodies in the background. Not too much, but there's layers of them a little bit of a guitar too, I believe, maybe either that or yeah, it could be another instrument, maybe a violin, but it definitely sounds like there's some kind of string element in the mix as well on top of this. But like that whole section, this last like minute of the song, I've just been transfixed, just kept getting blown away over and over again, mostly by Mario's voice, like, but at the same time Scott's also changed up quite drastically. There's some points where we get a little bit of that vocal fry on his voice and just a little bit more grizzled delivery of a note, and it's really, really fantastic. Just go back a little bit and just get this last little bit, because again, they just keep going back and forth with just such impressive vocals. It's just unreal. Ooh, I love that.
When you get older, plainer, saner, will you remember all the danger we came from?
Wow. Just such a beautiful start and ending, and the way that it builds throughout the song so intensely, and then we ramp back down to this moment where it's just peaceful again. Like, it's so beautiful. I definitely need to check out the original song of this too, because again, I've never heard the original Lost on You by LP. I just know that that's who created it, but again, I know nothing else about it other than that. But this is a fantastic song, like so beautiful, so soulful, especially their delivery here. And again, just the way that they ramp up their intensity so much. I mean, sometimes we get Mario just going absolutely crazy with it, and Scott's a little more peaceful, or we get the opposite, but sometimes they're both just ramped up the intensity to 11. It's just crazy. It just keeps going, keeps impacting, and just keeps growing, changing. Like, they're just such fantastic vocalists, both of them. Like, I already know Scott's amazing, but even then, there was moments in this song that really blew me away, just how different it was from what I've heard from him before. And just the drastic changes again. Like that last time I paused it and went back, like we got that crazy like yell or like that crazy build from Scott there with the vocal fry on his voice, and then we come back to the next part and it's just like incredibly peaceful, just like almost whispering just those last few lines as they harmonize together. It's so fantastic. I mean, I don't know if they did anything to the structure of the song because I've never heard the original, but just the way that they played around with some of the deliveries of certain notes and things like that was still really impressive, especially Mario. Having only ever heard him in one song before, I didn't know what to expect exactly, but he was unbelievable. I mean, he has an incredible range as well, just like Scott. Like, they're both just so talented, and to hear them here just kind of playing off each other and going back and forth and stuff like that, a little bit of a syncopation in some moments, it was so exceptional. Like, I mean, that was unbelievable. I like, again, going into this type of song, I definitely have high expectations because I know how good Scott is, and I had heard a little bit of Mario in the Rise cover I listened to, but I did not expect them to be this good, like this amazing, and I guess I should have. I should always just have really, really high expectations, or go in with no expectations at all, because it's always going to blow me away. It's crazy. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, watching my reaction. If you'd like to see more Pentatonix or stuff from Scott I've done, I've got a ton on my channel, and I've got a ton on my Patreon if you'd like to check that out. Or again, if you'd like to request something too, that's a good way to do it. But until next time, later days, folks.